What is up, guys? It's your boy, Let's Go Joe. We are back at you with another episode of Not Another COD Pod. And we got a fun one today. Lots to talk about. I'm going to go ahead and throw it to my boy.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Is it my? I thought it was my go. Gets a revolving clock, George.
Guys, this is the fourth
It
time
is
we've
your
done this.
go.
Okay, but
Because
you
you're the one
said
that hosts this next
something.
one.
You said this. You said something. Okay, never mind. So what's going on, guys? It's your boy Z. Like Joe said, we got a lot of things planned. We got to talk about CDL Minnesota that's currently going on. We were supposed to do this yesterday, but we had a few things come up with not only myself but also Joe. So yesterday didn't really work out for us too well. But there's only been one match of CDL so far. It was Ultra versus Gorillas, and Seattle's currently playing Atlanta. So not too much has gone down, so we haven't really missed out on much. So normal podcast as usual. And if you're watching on YouTube, we're recording this on Friday, and we're also uploading it on Friday. We're not missing the upload on Friday for YouTube. We're just doing a little bit later on Twitch. So,
Yeah.
All right. And last but not least, it is your boy Boss Geo George coming at you again. Like Z said, we got a lot of topics to talk about. Anything from Call of Duty, even to a console release that we're going to talk about today. So yeah, let's get it going, boys.
Okay, so usually we'll start this out. Since we have more to talk about than just CDL today, I think we kind of keep CDL predictions, the bracket, kind of short, kind of simple, sweet, just so we can get on to the further topics, so we don't drag it out for a super long amount of time. If you want me to be honest, I'm not even quite sure who won the first match today.
The Gorillas.
It was
3-2. It was 3-2 Gorillas.
Yeah, well, Gorillas were up 2-0, and then Ultra brought it back and almost reverse swept them. I wasn't sure who won map 5, because as map 5 was going on, I was on my way home.
It was 3-2 Gorillas.
Okay, so that doesn't really surprise. Actually, it kind of surprises me. But then again, Ultra.
Everybody was surprised. Everybody was saying that Ultra was going to win it.
I mean, they're both shitter teams, so.
Jeez, toxic.
I mean, I like some of the players on Ultra. They just haven't performed like Seattle, like Gorillas. So it's just like they're in the lower tier team, I think, with those two teams. So anyone could take one of those matchups. All right, and the match that is currently going on is Atlanta FaZe versus Seattle Surge. And surprisingly, Seattle took map 1 off of Atlanta, man. They took
4-4 in search right now.
Yeah, so Seattle said, "Hey, we might not have the fucking god of the Call of Duty world on our team, but we're gonna come out here swinging, dude." They took map 1, looking to take map 2, and they did the stat before this. They're 2-5 on that map, while FaZe is 4-0, and they're holding them. Yeah, on Gun Runner Search map 2, and they're holding them pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Octane's 9-5 right now. What a god.
No, that's Jerry, and so is Jerry. Both of them are 9-5.
Wow.
If Seattle could pull out this S&D, then they will have momentum going into the domination.
I'm not sure what DOM map it is. I do believe map 4 is Gun Runner Hardpoint, if I saw that correctly.
I think so.
It's probably going to be St. Petro or Ramazadom. Wait, no, is Ramazadom?
Rabaza got GA'd that it ended up getting taken out because it was such a bad map.
So what is it? Petro, Gunrunner?
Petro, Gunrunner, Hackney.
I feel like it's going to be Petrodom.
I can't remember what it was.
The fourth map is Gunrunner.
Yeah, and
I remember
Seattle's playing pretty good right now. Ian's back on the bench. Obviously, we talked about it last episode. Damon retired. So they are playing with their 2 subs, Panda and Proto.
I don't even know what the bracket looks like this week. I've been in the vortex.
So Seattle plays FaZe. This is Group A. Seattle plays FaZe, and then Rocker plays Empire for the marquee matchup tonight.
Ooh.
Oh, that's Empire.
And then obviously Gorillas already played Ultra, and then after the Seattle FaZe match, it is Huntsman versus Florida.
Actually, hold on, real quick. Anything could happen now since they're playing on 60 Hz servers.
True. They said I can't remember. Someone on Twitter said it almost feels like LAN on 12 Hz.
Yeah.
Like 60 Hz online feels that much that good compared to 12 Hz online.
So pretty much anything could happen. We could have some upsets this week.
Could have.
Some major upsets.
I mean, FaZe just took round. They just took round 9, but like the fact that Seattle took a hard point off of them and they were playing them so close in search, man, it's upsets would not surprise me at all.
It's really exciting.
I like it a lot.
I like that.
You guys
so
have anything to say?
What's y'all's predictions for the Empire match?
Empire 3-1.
Yeah, Empire 3-1.
I'm gonna give it 3-2.
I think the Rocker will play him close because the Rocker usually do play him pretty close.
Rocker's solid, bro. You can't sleep on Rocker.
Yeah, but I still think Empire will take it. I think Empire's clearly a top 3 team, if not number 2.
Definitely winning.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
I'm not trying to sleep on Rocker, but I just feel like Empire has a better closing out ability than they do.
I mean, they also have already won 2 tournaments this year. Oh, Brian, get this pick. No, Brian just got killed by a BZ. It's a 3v5 right now.
Oof.
And Proto is laying down water, gets a pick. Okay, so it's a 3v3 now.
Oh.
Pander also got a pick. Let's see how this round plays out. I'm sorry for y'all are watching on YouTube. Oh my God, 3v1. Major Maniac, 17 seconds. Oh,
They got it.
round 11. Round 11.
No.
All right, while this round 11 plays out, since y'all can't see it on YouTube, and I don't want to get a copyright strike and put it on the screen, the next matchup would be the Huntsman versus Florida after this Seattle match that is currently going on.
I'm gonna go bold Huntsman
3-0. Yeah. Pristini's gonna come out with a
3-0.
fucking fire and shit on his old team.
3-0.
Like
3-0
I don't
team.
think it'll be close. They might play him close.
Florida really messed up letting Pristini go.
This is also the first match in a tournament that Florida's playing with their new teammate. I don't even know who. I can't remember what his name is.
Awoken.
Awoken? Yeah, they're
Or like either Awoken or Awaken or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
yeah. It's gonna be
Awaken.
interesting to see how he
I think
plays
it's
as well.
Awaken. I think it's Awaken.
We play with somebody called Awoken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's George's buddy.
Yeah.
All right, so with how I think we all disagreed with. Wait, who do you think would take the? Okay, we forgot to talk about this. Hold up. All right.
We got
So,
a 4v3 right now.
If Seattle takes this map, do y'all think they take the series against FaZe?
Yes.
If they 3-0 FaZe, that is
It's a
big
4v3.
deal.
Joe, don't
I'm
ruin
ready.
this for me. Do not, because you're ahead of me by a good margin. I want to see how this plays out, because for me, it's currently a 4v3 for Seattle. And I don't
Joe,
want,
just turn off your
I
camera,
don't
Joe.
want
Just turn off your
Joe.
camera, Joe.
Yeah, stop. Chat, I'm sorry. YouTube, I am so sorry. Seattle takes it! Oh! Oh my God.
2-0 Seattle Surge. Never would have thunk it.
Never would have thunk it in
Thunk.
a damn mile thunking life. I cannot thunk and believe it.
All right. Okay.
Alright, so that would
All right.
entail, we all agree Seattle's now taking the series, we think, unless FaZe can make a reverse sweep happen.
Okay.
Then we all, huh?
Let's get back to our predictions.
Yeah, that's what
the
I'm
rest of
trying to.
the
Yeah,
tourney?
that's what I'm trying to
Okay,
get to. And then we all agreed Dallas would beat Minnesota, so that would entail FaZe playing Rocker. I'm gonna put that 3-1 FaZe.
With
Did
that.
y'all agree with
Yeah.
that?
I'm with that.
Yeah.
100p.
Okay.
100p.
And then that would also put in, like, I guess the winners bracket of Group A. It would be Seattle versus Empire, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna go
Empire
Empire.
3-2.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it 3-1 Empire. But if Seattle beats FaZe, they have the firepower to beat Dallas.
And I could ride that.
So
You-
I'm not
that-
gonna say it's 100% Dallas, but I think the realistic answer here is Dallas.
That's why I'm not saying Dallas 3-1, because if they go out and they do get this 3-0 on Atlanta, they're going to have momentum going into the rest of the tournament. They're easily taking out one of the best teams in the league right now.
I think
In
he's
any
dead.
sport, if you literally beat one of the top teams, if not the top team in the league,
You ride
you're going to
that.
be on a high horse. You're going to be on a
You
high
ride
horse.
that.
You're going to ride that
Yeah.
momentum. So even though it's going to be hard with that, just because Dallas, they're a little more solidified. Like Z's mentioned earlier, they've won tournaments. Sadly, we are gonna have to go with Dallas, but I feel like it's gonna be a really close game with the 3-2.
Dog, I just looked at the chat, and that chat was moving so fast, you literally couldn't read a single word.
Bro, that's FaZe's first loss on Gun Runner Search.
All year. That's wild.
That is crazy.
Okay, so we have Empire beating Seattle, so that would mean a rematch for Seattle and FaZe. That would send Empire straight to the bracket play. The top four, they secured top four. Who do you have? Do you think that Seattle will beat them for a second time this event? Or do you think FaZe is going to come out guns a-swinging, guns a-blazing, and you think they're going to beat them?
I don't think they beat FaZe twice.
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with FaZe on that one.
I'm going to have to as well, but I think if that is how the tourney ends up folding out, nothing but positives for Seattle. They beat FaZe. That's something that they can build upon going into the future.
Yeah, 100%.
Here's my thought process. It all comes down to how both teams perform in their games prior. So, like I said, if Seattle go and they lose to Dallas, but if it's a close game 3-2, their mentality is not going to be messed up. They're not going to be poor sports or anything. So they might have a chance to go in and beating FaZe. But if they go face Dallas and they end up getting 3-0'd after coming off of a hot win like that, their morality is going to be chalked.
They'll probably plummet really quickly.
Yeah, their morality is going to be chalked, and it'll probably be a lot easier for FaZe to come in and get that win.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think we can say that.
All right, that would put, obviously we said Huntsman, and we already know Gorillas have made it out. They beat Ultra. So that would be Huntsman, Gorillas, 3-0 Huntsman, hands down. I don't think it's a question.
I don't know.
Okay.
If anything, that's a 3-1, and that's being nice.
Very generous.
So that would mean Florida versus Ultra in the losers of Group B. I'm gonna give this to Ultra.
I'll go Ultra.
3-2 Ultra.
I'm gonna go Ultra.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Ultra 3-1.
All right. And then that would entail, since Huntsman beat Gorillas, now it's a rematch of Gorillas versus Ultra. I think Ultra just kind of got off to a slow start, and I was watching that series when I was at work. Vivid had a pretty big map 1 and 2, and
Vivid was popping
yeah,
off.
and I don't think Vivid's gonna have that kind of series again. Well, from what I saw, a little bit of a slow series from Classic, a very good series for Metals and Methods both. So I think Ultra 3-1.
That's fair.
That one, I'm not too sure. Honestly, I'd probably have to go with. I'll say it's going to be another close game. I'd say Ultra 3-2. Both teams are pretty much. Well, both teams are pretty even when it comes to their skill gaps. So I feel like it's going to be another close series, but I do feel like Ultra will take it back from them.
All right, so that will put into the winners bracket side. It is Huntsman playing FaZe, which would be the first time that these two teams have played all year.
Everybody's been waiting on this matchup, man. Everybody has been waiting.
A lot of people.
Matchup.
And then with the original way that the league was set up, they were never ever going to play.
Yeah.
Unless at the end of the season in COD Champs. So this is going to be interesting.
I think you're right.
I'm gonna call it now. People are loving Atlanta since the beginning of the year.
I'm gonna go Chicago.
3-1 Chicago.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Chicago.
I think
3-1 Chicago.
I'm feeling Chicago on this one. I think it's just gonna be. I think it's gonna be 3-2. I think it's gonna be close.
Yeah, should I go with a bold statement and say 3-0?
Now, if Seattle 3-0s them, then I'm not going to be surprised. Like, let's be real here. If Seattle 3-0s FaZe, I don't want to know what Chicago's going to do.
We've seen FaZe have hiccups. I mean,
because you have to think with Chicago getting that pickup for Stini, and then they're even coming off of a tournament win 2 weeks ago, or like what, 3 weeks ago? They're hot right now. Yeah, they're hot right now. They're on a high horse right now. They're gonna ride momentum. And like Z said, if Atlanta gets 3-0 by Seattle, that honestly could just mess up FaZe's mentality a little bit.
Nah.
Yeah, it really could.
Bro,
So
because you have to think, Joe, like if you're in that winning position, dog, if you're like one of the top teams and you lose to one of the lower tier teams,
Bro, that happens. That happens. That happens.
it
You gotta.
happens, but
They're
it
gonna be.
messes up with
I think they'll be
players'
ready to.
heads.
They'll be ready to come back. They'll be ready to bounce back a little bit.
all right.
Trust.
So that would put. We all agreed Ultras beating Florida. Jesus, that scared me. We all agreed Ultras coming out of Group B, and then that would Dallas is coming out of Group A without losing a match. So it would be Ultra versus Dallas. Dallas 3-0. I'm sorry, is going to be a rematch of Chicago and Dallas for me. Yeah.
Sorry.
By the way, we got Zach in the chat. He says FaZe doesn't make it out. He thinks FaZe doesn't make it out. He said hashtag Pogtane.
Octane.
I'd love to see that for Seattle.
Dude, that'd be amazing. If Seattle could actually come out hot in this game, well, in this fucking series, that'd be amazing.
Just running and gunning everybody. That'd be
Because
fun.
like we said before, those 60 hertz servers, they make a difference.
They do. They do.
Because if we think back to like the first two tournaments, Seattle, they weren't the best, but they're a lot better since when they went online. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of teams perform better on LAN,
100%.
and the fact that they're starting to get a LAN-like competitive scene again, it's a lot of stuff is going to change.
You could definitely expect that. Man, I really thought I was looking at Kyrie Irving walk through Z's room for a second. We don't need all of that, Z. I'm sure our editor
Who the hell is Z?
can take that out.
I'm Kyrie, dog.
Yeah, how's that domination looking, Joe?
I was still on ads.
Haven't started.
It's still on ads.
It's still on
I
that.
think it's about to start.
What is it, Petra?
I don't know.
Not
yet.
sure. It's still on advertisements. They haven't showed the maps.
We're still on ads.
So
If it's anything I've seen FaZe do not great in, it's Dom.
excuse me. Okay, so
Of week one.
that would put we all agree that we think it's gonna be a rematch of Dallas and Chicago.
I
Yeah.
think we
Who do
can- I think we can all
you
settle
got
on
in the
that.
finals?
That one's
3-2
gonna be
Chicago.
close.
3-2
Yeah, I agree with
Chicago.
Joe.
I'm gonna throw a curveball.
No. 3-1 Chicago.
3-0 Chicago.
You're insane.
No, I think. Let me explain reasons. Dallas wasn't at the last event. Chicago was. Chicago came off the W, and obviously Chicago and Dallas have been rivals since the beginning of the year. With the whole fallout from Crim 6 and Hector and Scump, I really think they're going to want to prove something because for a while there, Chicago kind of fell out of the top tier of teams. Like it was just Dallas, it was just Florida, it was just Dallas, it was just Atlanta, and Chicago was kind of like right there. But now with the pickup of Pristini, they've got an event. It was a very dominating event for Chicago. They're gonna want to make a statement that they are in that list. Like there's no denying that they're a top tier team, and I really think they're gonna come out with a statement. Maybe it's a hot take, maybe it's a little bit of a bold statement, but I don't want it to be like 3-1, 3-2. No, bitch, we're coming out here with I'm making a statement, okay? 3-0
You're making
Chicago.
A statement saying Chicago's gonna make a statement.
Yes.
I'll forget, but I'll never forget.
I'll forget, but I'll never forget.
I love Scum, bro. Nah, but I do feel like Chicago is gonna come out firing on all cylinders, but I don't think they'd be able to 3-0 Dallas that easily. Dallas, they're a top tier team.
There's a lot of question marks though, man.
And then like Z, you said, like there's that rivalry, so even Crim, he's gonna have a vendetta against them, you know. Clay, he's such a great player, he's such a good vet. Illy, Shotzi, all those guys, they're phenomenal people. I don't think Chicago could get a 3-0 that easily on them.
And let's say I think there's still a very, very good chance that we don't even see that in the finals. Because
we might see Seattle versus Dallas,
or we could see like
or Seattle versus Chicago.
don't forget about FaZe, bro. Don't forget about FaZe. I mean, bro,
Joe Brown nosing for FaZe right now, yo.
I mean, he has faced Putin in the flesh.
Finna be FaZe Castro with that
For-
new battle pass
Yeah,
skin.
for those of y'all who don't understand what I just said, there is a skin in MW that looks like Vladimir Putin. I swear to God, that's who it is. And Joe used to rock the FaZe version of the Putin.
We was FaZe Putin on the map.
FaZe Putin in the Warzone and Verdansk.
Okay.
We've both been dancing for some time. What a
What a
coincidence.
Whoa.
All right, now that we got our predictions out of the way, I think we're all going Chicago. Season 4 dropped yesterday
Season
technically.
4.
For what I've seen, for what I've played, I really love the new battle pass. I think there's a lot of good things in it. They've brought back, I believe it's the version of the Galil, and 100% the Vector is now back in Modern Warfare. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was the dumbass who spent $10 and bought the Vector. That was me. That gun is stupid. You don't believe me, bro? Go follow my Twitter at twitter.com/Matthew__Z. Look at the clip that I tweeted out yesterday. I'll also be down in the description below. Look at the clip that I tweeted out yesterday with the Vector on Hardpoint Cave, bro. That gun is disgusting.
It's nasty. The Vector's definitely a fun
Like, don't get me
gun to
wrong,
look at,
it's not better
play
than
with.
the MP5. It only outclasses the MP5 at 10 to 20 meter in range. But then again, it also competes. I think it's
And-
1 or 2 millisecond less of a time to kill than MP5 from 0 to 10 millimeter. So like, it's basically even until you get to range. That gun is ridiculous, bro. That is stupid.
What do we think it's gonna make it into the competitive scene?
I
If
sure hope so.
if it doesn't get
A meta
GA'd,
change.
if
a
it doesn't
meta
get GA'd,
change.
yes.
I think a meta
sure
change
hope
for
so.
this game would be freaking beautiful. I sure hope so.
It needs one.
But then again,
think
I don't
that'd be
know.
Beautiful.
I really don't know why the pros would GA the Vector, but not GA the MP5.
I mean, but Z, what did you say? Somebody said that it would be the competitive scene if the pros want a meta
It was
change.
Nubsy. Nubsy
It-
said.
Yeah,
I was in
It's up
Nubsy
to the
chat.
pros.
He literally said, "I would love to see it, but it's up to the pros."
it's whether the pros want the meta change or not. It's in the end, it's not our choice. It just comes down to the pros.
It's up to nobody but them. I really hope that they decide to let that be a part of the competitive rotation, because I think you can see some really cool stuff with that gun in the hands of some of the best out there.
Oh, dude, and that would be like such a breach and clear SMG too, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Like whoever plays Hill the most, that's gonna be their SMG.
Busting hard points with it, maybe. Like, bro, it's gonna be a fun gun to watch if it makes it in.
Yeah, I'm excited. I really, really, really hope it gets put into the rotation because it's gonna be something new. It's something that's good. I definitely hope it's gonna make it into the cut.
I think that'd be really
Hopefully.
nice.
Have either of you got to use the Galil?
No, I haven't unlocked
A
it yet.
little bit, but not too much.
Yeah, I haven't got to use it either, so I don't really have
Not
too
too-
much of an opinion
I've
on.
only watched gameplay of it. It seems really nice. It's kind of like AK type damage, but with a little bit better recoil.
I just want the Grau to get nerfed so bad.
I don't
I
mind
don't
the
care what
Grau.
happens. I just want the Grau to get nerfed.
Growl, I love using the Growl in Warzone, but man, that thing probably could use a little bit of a tweak.
And I think the only
A
thing you
little
can
bit,
really do
bro.
to it, I don't think you can nerf the damage because then it makes it shoot nerf bullets like an M13. I think
Nah,
you
just give it more recoil.
yeah, I think you just add a little bit of recoil, not in the sense of vertical
make it an
recoil,
M4?
but give it horizontal recoil. Get it to where it bounces left and right more. Because now it's just like unlike the M4, it goes like it kind of is like a sideways, like vertical diagonal. It bounces. Add a little bit of bounce to that thing. You know what I'm saying? Make that ass bounce.
Dude,
Wouldn't that
like
make it-
even.
what-
Huh? Go ahead, George.
what-
Joe.
wouldn't that make it? Wouldn't that just make it an M4 essentially?
Yeah, but
Just
if
with
you,
different
but
iron sights?
if you nerf the damage, then it makes it an M13.
So why not just like maybe take off the range?
But how? I mean, it's gonna
Keep
make
back
it.
you can make the damage fall off. You can increase the damage fall off.
I
I
don't
think-
care what happens to it, dude.
Yeah,
It just needs to get nerfed.
I think
bro.
there's a
It
lot of
is a
different-
better sniper than snipers in Warzone.
I think you can do a few things to it, but I just hope they don't nerf it into the ground to where it goes back to an M4 and M4 only meta.
I would rather it get nerfed in the fucking ground. I would rather see it get nerfed in the goddamn ground. At least the M4 requires a little more skill.
A little bit. A little bit. I mean, yeah, the ground does all the work for you, man. All you gotta do is hit L2.
I don't know, man. You could get a couple lucky bounces on an M4, but the growl, you have to aim it. If you can't hit your shots, the gun's ass. You gotta have a thumb to aim it. You know what I'm saying?
If you're not drooling on your controller, then the gun is god tiers.
Z just wants the gun to be alive because he gets so many kills because he runs growl and MP5.
I mean, bro, that's the way to go if you want kills, though.
Dude, it just needs to get nerfed. I just want it to get nerfed into the ground. I'm so tired of the growl. The growl could just die in a ditch for all I care.
If you get beamed from a distance, you're like, he had a growl, and you're like, yep. There's that stupid 3 times with the Archangel and Commando.
It's either he's a hacker or he's using the growl.
Bro, it literally takes away some of the fun from Warzone, bro. Like, you try to go in there, try out new weapons, try to have fun with different weapons, and all you run into all day and all night is the growl, bro. Like, it literally takes away, like, a fun aspect of it to where if you want to win, you have to have people on your squad running the growl, if not yourself. Like, it literally takes away the fun of it, dude. Like, my personal weapon that I like to use is the MP7. And
Bro.
I literally can't do much if they're in like that medium range where if I'm not hitting my sniper shots, I can't pull out my MP7 and try to beam them, or else if I peek out my head, I get immediately knocked.
I've come up with some fun classes with the Vector though, because I made the setups where, dude, it's literally like an AR. So if you want to run a Warzone,
if you talk about that one, the silencer below the monolithic, whatever it's called. Have you seen that silencer?
The Saber.
That shit is stupid! I love it!
With the Apex, with like a Merc foregrip, and like 40 round mags and whatever else, you got an AR basically, bro.
Well, as far as the length, they don't kill at range like an AR.
Nasty, that's old news, bro. Nasty said PKM with the VOK's new meta, bro. I've been seeing people do that.
Oh, I saw Brian do that the first week or two that Warzone was out.
I've been seeing people do that, and but there's more and more people doing it now, so that's gonna be really annoying. Cause
the only
I'd deal with that than the growl.
No.
No.
Fuck
no. 100 round mag.
No recoil, straight beams. I'm good.
I'd deal with that than the growl.
Nah.
I'm telling you guys, I hate the growl.
Yeah, but then I guarantee you're gonna develop more of a hatred for the PKM than you do for the growl. It's 100 round.
I can bet you
George,
10
100 round mag.
I will not develop more hatred. I've
never hated
Call of Duty than the growl.
Really?
There's a lost fucking cause.
Really?
I've never hated any more gun more than the growl.
I don't believe that, bro.
The only guns that compete with it is probably the Bulldog from Ghost.
I was about to say Bulldog. What's that face for?
Are we not gonna bring up any fire shoddy that's ever existed in every Call of Duty history?
I was gonna say the Mog with Dragon's Breath.
Any fire shoddy. The one from World War II, the one this year. No, the stupid flashlight on the SG-12 last year.
Yeah, flashlight, bro.
But you see, that's not the weapon. It was a stupid attachment that you could throw on it.
But if you use the SG-12, you use the flashlight.
Okay, George, answer me this. Would you hate the growl less if the Archangel barrel wasn't there?
What Nasty just... Wait, go ahead.
No,
what Nasty just said, the Model 1887, 1887s, 1987s, I can't remember before they got nerfed.
Yeah.
Growl.
Bro, without the Archangel barrel, I think what if they just took that out?
I just needed to have more recoil. I just needed to get nerfed into the fucking ground for me to have more fun in Warzone. Dude, like I said, it just takes away. It just takes away the variety that you could do in Warzone, dude.
Bro, you can't. If all you got is a Nexus barrel, if all you have is the Nexus, you're doing a lot less than you were with the Archangel as far as beaming people at range. Do we do we agree on that to an extent?
The growl just needs to disappear. I hate the whole weapon. It just needs to disappear.
Dill thinks that it needs to disappear as well.
Dude, I've said it. Like even Noah J, he says the same thing, dude. Like it just takes away the variety. You can't go in there and try out new gun setups, new classes, because
Well-
you just get ripped off of any heady or anywhere that you're at with the growl immediately.
I mean, like Nasty just said, even after the growl's in the ground, there's the PKM that has no recoil that's going to do the same exact thing, but with a 100-round mag. It's not just a growl problem; it's a multi-gun problem.
Bro,
The
way
growl
that
just is at the forefront of it right now.
bro, the way that the loadouts are in this game, you can make your gun do whatever you want it to. So like, if it's not gonna be the growl, it's gonna be something else.
Thank you.
That's
I'll take anything else but the growl.
I'm thinking about trying out the RAM a little bit.
I'll
Yeah,
take
bro,
anything but the growl.
Imagine a VKM with a 3 times. With a Ranger foregrip.
Okay, I'll take that over the growl.
What? It's
Oh my god. Okay, look.
okay.
See.
Look, Chad. Do y'all want me to boot George out of the fucking call so it's just me and Joe for the rest of the episode?
You guys can't change my mind, dude. Like
Look, yeah, we're talking to a brick wall here. Let's move on. Let's move on. What do we think about the ground loot? What do we think about the new ground loot? We got
I like
the-
it.
we got the
MP7.
MP7 and M13 back in the ground loot. Beautiful.
That's what I've been wanting
Also-
for so long.
Also, they kept the M4, but the M4 is now a burst, and I picked that up and it caused me to die today, and I hate it.
Dude, I picked it up yesterday with a dude right on me.
Yeah.
I turn and hold the trigger and I just go, and the dude just looked at me like, okay. Dude, hey,
I think they did that to replace the FAMAS.
I think it's better than the FAMAS.
I haven't even used it. I haven't even tried.
I still killed that dude. I was not expecting. I was like, oh, my controller's broken. Spam the button.
One thing
Dude,
that I do
was
like, they
so off
also
guard.
they kept the P90, so they have the P90,
90p.
the MP7, and also the Bisons in the ground loot now. So
Cool.
boom, but it's the variety. There's 3 subs.
variety.
There's 3 subs you can use, and with the AR, you don't have. There's the
3
M4,
ARs.
the FAL, the TAR,
And the M13.
and the M13.
So there's 4.
There's variety. I'm not gonna be picking up the same exact guns every game. There's a variety
more
of things for
Scar?
me to use. No more Scar.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got some pretty cool blueprints dropping on the ground. At it. Like, you know, you can get like this cool little MP5 blueprint. It's got a VLK on it. Whenever I first saw the VLK on it, I was like, but then like kind of used it a little bit. I was like, ooh, VLK. The VLK. I think you might could throw that on anything. You might could throw that on a freaking tricycle and kill people with it.
I was talking to somebody and they brought up how they watched a PC player throw it on the MP7 and literally melt kids across the map.
See. It's the
Still
VLK.
take it over the growl.
Okay, before George pisses me off any fucking longer, how do y'all feel about the new contracts that are added in?
I don't mind it.
Contraband's kind of stupid, but it's kind of cool at the same
Well,
time.
I like that
If
they
you do
finally
it
did with the
once,
most
it's
wanted,
kinda
but they
stupid.
should have done in the first place. When they first added most wanted, they took out bounties completely. But now they got bounties and then they have a couple most wanteds. So I promise you, I like that a lot. Finally, they use their noggins for once. Joe, you have a question?
Okay, all I'm gonna say is we got now we have 4 different contracts on the map, right?
Technically, isn't it like 5 counting the contraband?
I mean, if you want to count that, but we're gonna say like start like whenever you fly over the map and you zoom in a little bit and it shows all the contracts. There's 4 kinds. Correct. Yes. That to me, I've found a little bit of trouble finding my little scavengers that I like whenever I win my gulag, as always, and some of my teammates do not, so we got to do a scavenger to buy them back. I'm having a little trouble
you smell
finding
that?
those.
I smell crap.
Do you smell that? Yeah, I think I smell cat, bro.
I don't smell that at all. Most wanted, and like the most wanted's like, it's whatever. So Does the most wanted still give you a let your
Yeah.
teammates redeploy?
It's the same
So,
most wanted as before.
okay. All I'm saying is, maybe with most wanted in the rotation, let's kick out recon contracts because they give you hardly no money and what 2 plates and a
But they also show you where
green
they're at, where
gun.
the next zone is on the map. That's what makes them useful.
That's where shitters use them so they can go camp somewhere for an entire game and beam you.
Good point.
From-
Good point.
Take those out. The shitters got nothing to do. They can't be shitters anymore. They're gonna have to learn to play the game.
Joe, but you see,
They
if
had
you
to
take
get
that away
better.
from them, Joe, see, if you do that and you take that away from them, they're going to be camping it in more random spots, and they're going to be losing full more often.
Bro, I kid you not. One time, it was whenever me and Dill were playing that tournament last weekend. We dropped it Beaverville. Finished up over there, headed across the road to train for the loadout. And you know, they got them little garages, like kind of right there beside the buy. There was a kid prone in it. Had been there for who knows how long. Don't tell me first circle that kid did a recon to be right there. There's gonna be shitters in random spots, no matter what you do. Let's take the recons out, huh? Let's
and
take
those
them
for
out.
you who don't know, Beaverville is the.
Pull your mic down, Z.
Beaverville is a group of places and houses and objects where you know where Superstore is.
Yeah.
Superstore. Then there's the trolley building here, and then
Yeah.
Beaverville over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm lightheaded now.
Okay, cool. So yeah. Anyways, that's my fault for going to train. You might have a point there. Train is the place where you find shitters doing shitter things, doing their rooftop camping and whatnot, and hiding in trains. And there's
Warzone
also-
would be so good without train, prison, downtown.
Wait, I'm gonna
And
go ahead and cut
hospital.
y'all off here. Just to let y'all know, Map 3 is still yet to be played between Seattle and later. Dale, appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate the resub, you sexy mother. People are spamming like Seattle's getting iced. They're having some type of problem right now, and I'm not quite sure what it is. To give y'all an update on that.
I mean, that's true. Seattle is getting ice.
Oh, bro, they are doing that, aren't they?
Probably having some quote-unquote error, some technical difficulty, just because they're getting
Quote
shit
unquote error. Quote unquote error.
They're icing them,
Jerry
bro.
apparently already tweeted out. I got notifications on. Yeah, he tweeted out 6 minutes ago a GIF saying "so cold" and it's a dude being frozen.
Seattle just can't get a break, yo.
I wonder if FaZe maybe was like, yo, oh shit, something went wrong. Help.
Probably having controller
we need an
difficulties.
intermission. We need an intermission. We have a problem.
Controller difficulties.
Maybe.
Alright, so
Dude, if FaZe turns this around and reverse sweeps, I'm calling bullshit.
Oh, facts. That's straight facts. 'Cause what
Zach
was it?
says
What-
Hashtag.
Which Super Bowl was it that there was like a power outage or something? and
the
they got
Ravens,
iced?
49ers in New Orleans.
2012.
49ers ended up winning, but San Francisco, I believe, if I remember correct, was up at half. And
I thought the Ravens won.
No, the Ravens were. Wait.
no, the Ravens won, but weren't the 49ers up at half? That
Yeah.
happened. Ravens made a comeback and won.
I think that's how it happened. So yeah, we're doing that again. Accepting calls.
Yeah, no life. I just read that, but I'm not going to say that on stream just because I don't want to throw any accusations out there, even though that is funny as shit.
What is
No
it?
life.
I
Say it in
can't
my
say
chat.
it. I can't say it. I'm not going to do that to any player.
No life.
I've
say it
had
in
to
my
ban
chat.
Mute the
people.
stream.
I've had to ban people from Brian's chat accusing John of this particular thing, and I'm not gonna put that on any other pro player. I'll just tell y'all after the stream that it was funny, but I'm not gonna put that on anybody.
Cool.
So are we done talking about Warzone? Is there anything else y'all really want to talk
Are
about
we?
in Warzone?
Are we done talking about Warzone?
No life. We're not talking about the Patriots 49ers. I promise you, it was Ravens 49ers in the Superdome, in the World Series, in the Super Bowl. I promise you. I
Okay,
watched.
and
I
the
watched.
NBA
I
World
watched.
Stanley
No, no life. Look it up, bro. I watched that Super Bowl. Me and Joe agree. Maybe it happened to the Patriots and the 49ers as well, but I
I mean,
promise
there's
you.
the deflate gate.
Yeah, but okay, I was about to say, no life. You're getting us off track here.
There's no way, bro. No shot. That's
Did he tell you what that dude said? Yeah.
I don't believe that, bro.
Oh no, he was trolling. Anything else you got to bring up for Warzone or just Modern Warfare in general?
Scrapyard.
Spawns are shit.
Scrapyard, it looks good, man. I think it plays probably the best out of any map that they brought back other than Shipment, but it still doesn't play that great.
Hell no. Hell no. It literally, you just have people camping in both buildings, looking out the windows.
Pretty much.
And sitting in the little things in the middle.
Meow, meow, meow. Hey Joe, fuck you.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey Joe, fuck
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Just put it at the back of your head.
Alright, while they're being freaking idiots. So here's also another big topic that happened in the streaming community this week. You can no longer play music on your streams without getting a copyright strike. 3 copyright strikes equals you're off Twitch forever.
You get the bucket.
And then you're streaming on Facebook Live.
Or Mixer.
Bye bye Twitch. Hi
Would
Mixer.
y'all rather
Hey.
wait, okay. So if you couldn't stream on Twitch, what would you rather stream on? Facebook Live? YouTube?
I have 185 subs on YouTube. Easy YouTube.
Okay.
I mean, but
say
it's the
you
same
don't have a
copyright laws.
YouTube. Well, you gotta start over if you want to keep streaming on a different platform. What is y'all's platform of choice?
Sup, ma?
I would try Mixer.
Think Mixer?
I would try Mixer. I'm starting over. Might as well like start over completely.
Yeah, Joel, they're getting iced right now.
Bro, if I back in the day, like you get killed back in the old Fortnite days, you get killed by a kid with TTV and his name, you go to a stream and be like, you suck or something, or just be like,
Yeah.
damn, he's got 20 kills, okay.
TTV by the way. TTV
like
by
that.
the way.
Like that. If somebody kills me and they got FB live in their clan tag, I'm not pulling up Facebook.
Hell no.
That's a boomer platform, and I don't
Yeah,
see-
I'm waiting for that Instagram gaming, Snapchat gaming too. You know.
TikTok gaming. Don't even say it, George. I
Well,
already know.
Instagram's already basically a thing because Instagram's owned by Facebook.
Yeah, but it's two different things.
Practically the same
they're
thing.
the
What are you
same.
doing with your freaking wire?
Yo, Joe's off the back right now. dog.
Hey, bro, do I need to go
I'm
get some?
intoxicated.
Okay, you are? Nice.
Oh, I'm not. I don't drink during the week like you.
Ooh.
Hey, it is
Yo.
Damn.
Oh
So now
damn.
that's two main. Oh, he's back. Never mind.
Oh, he's okay. Shh, shh. Hey, quiet. He's back. Shh. Hey, what's up there, bud? Hey, you got a staring problem, bud?
Look at that face. Look at that.
Look at that dumb little face. Hey, yo, Zer, get your boy. Yo, Z, stop looking at me like that, or else I'm about to pull that hair back, dog.
I have socks on.
You look like a young Undertaker.
Our boys are having technical difficulties.
Okay. I think we got anything else to talk? That is a water bottle cap. Ow. Okay, cool. We got anything else to talk about? Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so
man.
last week's episode we had our very
PlayStation
first
5.
guest. Oh, hold up. We had our very first guest, Huskin Raider, good friend of all three of us. We talked about what we want to see in the next Call of Duty, but we kind of forgot a few things.
Mini-map.
One thing, yeah, mini-map's another freaking monstrous one. Another big one that I think we forgot to talk about was Joe might have brought it up. Being able to edit your class in game.
I did.
Okay.
That
Also, one thing is whenever you're in the main menu of Modern Warfare, you can select multiple game modes.
map voting.
Keep that, and map voting. Holy shite, give me map voting. Holy shite, give me prop hunt.
Give me a decent TTK.
So one thing that I thought about too, and I don't remember if I brought it up, was I love the way Siege does their kind of like, I guess you could say how they search for a game. So pretty much you could put which game mode you want to play, but then you could also put which maps you want to play on.
Yeah, like
and I feel like
Counter-Strike.
that would be like a great.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like that would be a great addition.
Yeah,
That'd be
I was
pretty
thinking
cool.
that. I can't remember if I mentioned that last week, but I 100% agree with that. I think that would be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing to add.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like there's some matches that I want to play hardpoint on. Like there's some maps where like hardpoint is best on, but then there's other maps too where hardpoint is absolute shit on, and I don't want to play hardpoint.
And
on
I
those
don't want to
maps.
have to keep leaving and keep joining.
Yeah.
We were just talking about Z's drinking, and he's got a case of Miller right behind him. No, how about no skill-based matchmaking in pubs?
I think we did mention that.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah.
Give us prestiges. I don't know. If we
Yeah.
covered
Let's bring prestiges back. I think we covered a lot of things. There's just like a couple of things he thought of afterwards.
Yeah.
What are you
Maybe-
talking
I think he went and
about,
hid
Joe?
his Miller.
Maybe some decent weapon camos.
Joe, what the fuck are you talking about?
All right.
It's like those videos where he's like, where's the chick? She's like, babe, this dude said that if I let him smack my ass, he'd give me a free Starbucks.
I don't know. What case of Miller are you talking about? I don't know what
I
you.
didn't-
I don't know what you're talking about.
Z, I think you have a problem.
The
No,
first step-
you have a problem.
The first step is admitting you have a problem.
Leave me the fuck alone. Let's get back to the podcast.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm addicted to alcohol.
Hi, Matthew.
I'll fucking leave again.
I think we're about done
Hi.
anyways, yeah.
I mean, PS5.
Yeah, PS5.
Yes, fine.
So here's another big thing. I'm gonna go ahead and ask y'all. Obviously, George, you're getting a laptop soon that has a very good graphics card, has a very good processor. Joe, you're
Yeezys.
currently saving up for a good computer with a good graphics card in it as well.
Uh-huh.
Are y'all going to stay on? Are y'all going to stay on Call of Duty PC? Because it's most likely going to be cross-platform from now on. So, are y'all going to stay on PC, or are y'all going to take? Are y'all going to get the next gen and stay on console?
I'm gonna get next gen.
Do we got specs?
Well,
bro,
I'm
I
getting
like-
next gen regardless. Like for me, I'm. So
I
for
think,
those of y'all don't know, I have an Xbox, I have a PlayStation.
I gotta play the Spider-Man.
I'm gonna go with whatever console my IRL buddies that they all decide to go on, because I mainly play COD with these guys in particular and every other person that we play with. So I'm playing on my PC. It's right over here on COD. But I was just interested to hear their opinions of what they're gonna do with their personal situations or and whatnot.
Joe,
Kyle-
did you see that they did a Miles Morales?
Yeah, I saw that, bro. Yeah, I'm playing that Spider-Man. I'm playing the PlayStation exclusives. I gotta have it. They're too good. I'm playing them.
Yeah,
Did
I
they
just-
wait?
No, if I just saw.
PC can wait, bro. PlayStation is gonna be like 120 FPS. Massive
Wait, so
upgrade
you're
from
not
what we got.
you're not gonna go with the new computer?
I don't know, bro. When's this thing dropping?
I thought it was at the end of the year.
December,
Maybe
November,
holiday
December,
2020?
November,
heard
December,
holiday
something like that.
2020.
Yeah, summer. It's like November, December. Like I've been fucking saying for 5 seconds.
We'll see what kind of money we got saved up. I'm buying the PlayStation though.
Yeah, easily. I'm probably gonna go with the digital edition though.
Digi.
Well, for me, I think it depends on the price. The price is set. I think if they're the same price,
The price is right.
yeah, I think if they're the same price, obviously I'm gonna go with the. If I do get PS5, this is. I'm obviously going to go with the disc version just in case I'm gonna get a couple discs. But if the digital version's cheaper, digital version all day. Because most of my games are digital. I just want to have that future. I want to future-proof myself a little bit.
He talks
But
really
that
fast.
4
Let me
that
alone.
4K Blu-ray is kind of tempting. That 4K Blu-ray that the disc version
Yeah,
has,
also
it's
like
pretty
movies
tempting.
and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Because
Are games coming with that? Are the games gonna have on the disc gonna be 4K Blu-ray?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be Ultra HD.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
a milli,
I think it has integrated ray tracing as well.
Ooh, I got a ray tracing graphics
Bro,
card.
and they were talking about they were doing the thing with the controller where it said like reactive triggers and haptic feedback. I don't know
Yeah.
what that means. I don't know
So
if that-
pretty much, so
It
so
just
what
sounds
that means
fancy.
is that, so like in driving games, like the controller vibrates based on like what you're driving on, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like say for GTA. Well, with the triggers, what it is that so when you're driving on asphalt compared to like driving on like sand, dirt, or something, you're gonna feel resistance on the triggers. More like not just the vibration of the controller, but you're gonna feel like resistance on the triggers and stuff like that. They just want to make the gaming a little more immersive.
That's dope.
Cool, man. Yeah. So what we got right now is Seattle versus FaZe. Crap. Hackney. Dom.
Ooh. Yeah, Seattle got ice, bro. Seattle got ice big time.
Seattle did start off on bad side.
It's 31-30,
Apparently it's 31-30. For me, it's 29-26.
32-32, 33-34. FaZe has A and B.
Bless you.
Thank you.
C belongs to Seattle for the time.
Brian's double neg 3-6, Octane 5-4,
Proto 4-7.
Pander 3-5, and Jerry
5-7
4-6.
for Proto.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Is
That's
there anything
pretty cool.
else we want to talk about? I know this is sorry for a little bit of a shorter episode, but
We
not
got shit to do.
yeah, not
okay.
too many things that are really going on.
I think we kind of want to just watch the CDL a little bit.
Yeah, that as well.
And I think Supper's gonna be ready soon.
Same. But it's like we don't want to, if we have a couple more things, if y'all have a couple more things y'all want to talk about, I have nothing. I think for the most part, kind of kept it short, kept it sweet, kept it, nice and vibey. George, you got anything else other than chewing on your drumstick?
Nerf the growl.
Okay, well, fuck you. What is my week to close it out? So
yeah, don't
we
suck at it.
we appreciate y'all being here. Next week, we really enjoyed last week's episode with Huskin. I believe all three of us and a lot of people that we've talked to after the fact really enjoyed the episode with Huskin. In particular, was their favorite. It was also my favorite, and I know Joe's favorite person to record and to do. So I think
Next week we'll have apathy. Nah, imagine.
I think next week we are going to try to get a guest. I've asked a few people myself personally. Dude that's also in Sicario with myself, Domo, said he's down to do an episode whenever. My boy Aiden, who is TikTok famous, he said he's down to do an episode. The dude that we know, Royal Snoop Frog, said he's down to do an episode. So we definitely have some future guests
John
lined
J.
up.
Hayes.
Yeah, John J. Hayes said he's down to do an episode. And these are people that are like 100% are down to do it. So we have a few potential guests. We just kind of got to talk about it. I think we need to do that right now as soon as we end this episode in particular, or tonight in the group chat, tomorrow, something. We're going to figure that out a lot earlier than we did last week. But yeah, we're going to try to have a guest on next week. And if we don't, it'll be just a recap of CDL Minnesota. Well, even if we do have a guest, we'll kind of touch on that. We'll touch on the event, who won, so on and so forth. We'll kind of let the season 4 sit on us for a week, catch up on that, and whatever else is going on in the community. But we appreciate y'all being here. Like we said, apologize for the shorter episode, but it is what it is. All of our links will be down in the description. Our Twitters, our Twitches. Make sure y'all can drop us a follow on Twitter. Make sure you drop us a follow on Twitch. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Comment on what you think we can do better. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Turn on notifications. Yeah, turn on notifications. Ring that bell, baby. Come on, I'm from the South. At football games, we get those cow bells and we ring them. All right, I want to hear y'all ring that bell. Failer. But we appreciate y'all being here. We'll be back. We'll be back next week. Failer. We'll be back next week with another episode of None of the Cod Pod. I hope you all enjoyed episode number 4, and we are out. Peace.